Hi, Jamie, and anyone who has found my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another episode. My name is Tracy Huison, and I have not so recently started a YouTube channel. The idea, it's not the end goal. Once I get closer, I'll let you guys know what it is. But the idea right now is to share my experiences, parts of my life, and in doing so, I hope that it's something you can relate to. I hope it fills your cup, brings you joy. If you are returning, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you like and subscribe. If you are coming back, thank you. If you are new, I hope you like us and I hope you come back. And then if you're my friends and my family that keep watching this, even though you know the content, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching it. So yeah, obviously I have a backlog of journaling, but today I want to talk about we are halfway through the year. Like, what are your goals looking like? The kids started obviously the new term, and I was like, we're halfway through the year. What our goals are? And if you obviously follow the TikToks and my YouTube, you know our family, and I say our family loosely, but really we all about like goal setting, having intentional days, having intentional like mindsets and stuff. Everything is purposeful and mindful. It sounds exhausting, but it's really not. And once you get into it, you like become really addicted to like consistency and just goals and stuff. So anyway, what I did was at the beginning of the year, I had a video, I think in January. Why am I out of breath? It's because I'm trying to rush. You must know already. The kids are chilling and I have like a limited time, not ample time. Also, I don't have my sun-kissed energy because like the sun is sitting behind clouds, but it's fine. We're doing what we can with what we have. So at the beginning of the year, I had a video about the goal setting for the year and what our plans were. Then I had to go watch the video again because I know I didn't share everything. And then I had the idea that I'm going to share what I shared in January if we were able to reach those goals, and if not, where we're at. And then also if some of our goals have changed, and what are there like any new things we've incorporated into our like yearly plan. And that's where we're at. That is such a mouthful. Also, the reason why I'm talking so fast, besides the kids, is because I recorded this a few days ago. And then when I watched it, the mic was flat and the lady kept saying, low battery, low battery. I was like, please say it's not on the whole episode. And it was. So here we are again. But okay, let's get into it. Okay, so just to share what we spoke about earlier, my little human wanted to be top 10, and she also wanted to save more, or just learn about saving. And then I wanted to increase my attendance at the gym. That sounds so formal. And then my husband wanted to be more healthy, or health conscious rather, and he also wanted to eat clean the way he said it. So naturally, my little human, she was top 10, yay. And then she also learned to save. Guys, it was such a beautiful thing to watch. I have to quickly explain it. So what happens in our household is that we like things and we're trying to teach each other not to have impulsive buying or just wanting for the sake of wanting. So I like, propaganda and stuff. So when we go to the mall and we see something, or we're online and we scroll, then we make a habit to either write it down in our notes or just write it down. And if you still wanted it in a month, great. If it's affordable, we get it. If not, you save. And if you still want it, then awesome, you should buy it. But I think the idea, the principle is just that don't just want for one. It's also self-control. It's also fruit of the spirit to have self-control. And if you're wanting something for the sake of wanting, because I know it's so nice to go into a store and see something and then want it, but the idea is that it must be intentional wanting. Okay, let me not get lost. But anyway, so what happened was when she was talking, we obviously rewarded her. And before then, she was saving her money for like a toy. And she did. She took her pocket money and she saved the money, got a toy. It was great to watch. Then when she got top 10, we gave her obviously a reward. And then she went. And she went to the store 3 times, the toy store. Now, this is hectic. The first time she went, she was like almost giving in. She's like, you know what, Mom, it's fine. I don't see the toy I want here. There are others, but she wanted a specific character. She's like, I'm just going to get something else. I'm like, are you sure? Because you've been hyping yourself up for this character. Let's just come back. She's like, okay, cool. I'm like, don't settle. Just wait. Second time we go to the store again, all the other characters are there, not hers. And she's like, you know what, Mom, I don't want anything. I'm like, okay, cool. Now she was doing it on her. The third time, I was like, bro, I don't think this thing's coming back. Let's maybe make a decision now. And then she saw another character of a different like doll. And then I was like, let's just get it. She's like, it's over my budget. I'm like, it's fine. I'll give you the difference because you've been so disciplined. Girlfriend's like, no, Mom, it's fine. I didn't save for it. So I'm like, let's just get it. So we got it. And I think what is nice to watch is that she can save. And she also has self-control. Look, we don't always have it, but I mean, it was just, she reached the goals. Anyway, then for me, I ended up going 3 times to the gym. I would love to go every day. 3 times is already such a vibe for me. Obviously, when we started working out before I was pregnant with my second human, My husband and I were going all the time, and then I went down to like 2 times a week. And then after I gave birth, because I had a C-section, I also continued with twice a week. Then I got into a space where I can go 3 times. I would love to go 5 times, but we're not there yet. But I'm so proud. Like, I didn't even realize how it happened. But again, this is why manifestation, goal setting is so important, because you start your day intentionally, and you start any decision you make is coming from a place of knowledge, because anything you do will lead you towards your goal if you have a goal, So it helps a lot. Anyway, um, and so my husband is eating better, but obviously because I'm cooking more mindfully, but I've always been that way. And then the healthy part is that he's more conscious. So we're going for our checks. We're obviously clocking our Discovery, because Discovery has amazing stuff. I'm sure you know that if you do certain things, you get points, and we live with that. And then also schedules. I want to show you my schedule board like quickly, but I'm only going to share at the end. I'm not yet. I can edit the video and then make it like appear here in the corner here. It's not a trick to stay in the video, but like I said, I love a schedule. I've just accepted I'm a schedule person. It doesn't mean that I'm boring. I just need a schedule for my humans, and it just keeps us grounded. So anyway, I'll show you the schedule. It's so intense, but it really helps us. And that was also something we incorporated. We never necessarily had. Like, we had a routine, but I think now we have like a proper schedule. And then what didn't work? So also at the beginning of the year, we introduced this gem system, and I also had it in the first video, where we said that sorry, every time a little one completes a chore, there's points. So if you make your bed, 5 points. If you practice piano, 10 points, whatever the case may be. And then we don't check. So it's saying that you must reward yourself. So if you at the end of the week have 100 points, you come to us and say, look, I've done it. So we're not checking on you. And what we then incorporated there was, or the idea, the principle was that by not doing the task, that itself is the punishment. For example, if you don't make your bed up in the morning, you're just giving yourself more tasks in the afternoon. If you don't practice your piano, you're not going to be as ready for Friday's class. And these things started happening. And I think the principle was, we all have things to do. We don't necessarily like it, but we have to get it done. And by doing things in the now, it just saves the future you. And I know there's times where you just can't, that's fine. But she definitely gravitated towards just doing it. So the system didn't work for us. She just started being mindful. And I think that was what we want to achieve. I don't know, it's because she's an overachiever, so it became boring. But when she was young, it definitely worked. We had one on the fridge, and she would get like stickers, and she loved that. She would put the stickers on herself, and at the end would be 20 stickers means this, 50 stickers means a yes day, and stuff like that. But now I think it just became I'm assuming it became monotonous, because she didn't add her points, but she would do the tasks, and now it's just become better, and I know for us as millennial moms, for me and my friends also, we tend to do a lot for our kids, because we obviously were very independent at a younger age, but also because maybe they're slow. So now it's also just letting them do it. But anyway, that was also something that didn't work for us, where we just don't have a gem system now. Maybe I'll do it for my little one when she gets to that stage, but she is doing the things that she needs to do. And then what's new? I'm going to add it in the chat, not the chat. I'm going to add it in the description. So I went on a conference at work. It wasn't a conference, like a one-day event, where we got to meet this guy called Robin Banks. And he's a South African guy, a color guy, and he's just so motivational. And I know we like motivational stuff, but he was really, really good. And he speaks on a book called Mind Power or something. And it's basically where you train your brain and the neurons and everything, like biology driven, on how to change your thinking. And I know we're all about it. Like, I love Joyce Meyer's book. I've read it so many times. Battlefield of the Mind. I love anything with the mind, because I come from someone who had anxiety. I feel like it's so important to me to control my mind and not for my feelings to control me. And I also made a video the other day, like, your feelings are not the boss of you. So I'm very big on stuff like that. Anyway, then he has the energy of a mantra. Now, we don't have mantras. I don't even have affirmations. I create affirmations now and then I'm feeling low, but I don't stick to it. But now we created a mantra. He has a long one, but he's done it for a decade. So basically, a mantra is just where you start your day saying, I am going to have a good day. I am successful. Everything I do turns to gold. I am a specialist in my field. I am a great mom. I cook great. I love my husband deeply. It's just things that you speak over your life. I know we do it and we pray and stuff, but it was just something that he was like, do it every day and do it in the present. And my little one